Hi, my name is Spencer O'Leary, and I'm going to be talking about why cultural communication is important and why it can benefit you. Okay, so for me, cultural communication is important to justify because a lot of people have a lot of different misconceptions on different roles, religions, different cultures, and their beliefs. For me, it is important for people to come together and understand how to kind of speak to each other in a way where they can both be understood. Okay, so my first point is the assumptions of similarities. So a lot of people assume that because what they do is right, they feel like someone of a different religion or belief kind of has to do the same thing, and if they don't feel as if it's kind of the same way, then they kind of look at that person differently. I think this is something that kind of needs to be worked on in the world we live in today, because I believe that things like this can kind of help us move forward. And yeah, that's my first point. My second point is obviously the different languages. So you have obviously if a person's speaking English and some other person is speaking Chinese, then obviously it'll be quite hard to kind of speak to each other. So there kind of needs to be a common ground and on a way how they can communicate to each other um, without it being a struggle. I think obviously being able to speak to someone that doesn't speak the same language is quite difficult, but there are ways around it, and this it should be worked on. Another misconception is non-verbal. So you have the way people dress, the way people talk, the way the people walk, the way they act. So, for example, if a Muslim lady was walking and she had different clothes on to, say, someone like myself who, I don't know, had a pair of jeans and a t-shirt on, people would look at, like, we would look at each other differently. Like, they would look at a person like me differently to the way I would look at them, and vice versa. I just think it's people judge a lot of people on how they look and how they talk and how they walk and stuff like that. But really, if you probably got to know them, then it'll be a different kind of idea. My fourth one is stereotypes, and stereotypes is quite similar to the non-verbal one, because obviously stereotypes is how people act. For example, like a stereotype is, oh, that person looks quite scary, I'm not gonna kind of walk near him or talk to him because they look or they walk differently to how I would walk or talk. I think this is something like this is quite important to kind of get over, because you can't go around with your life thinking that some people act differently to others, and I don't know, it's just how they kind of view themselves. My fifth point is about tendency to evaluate, so just about evaluation of people. Again, similar to the stereotypes, it's kind of about how you evaluate, so how you like sum up a certain individual that you may see differently to what they may see. And my final point is on anxiety. And with anxiety, having high anxiety is quite diminishing. It can be quite scary to have when, say, you're trying to speak to a certain individual, or yeah, just something like that. And obviously you want to be calm, relaxed, and try and get them on the same page as you. And finally, for my conclusion, I'd like to wrap it up by saying that different cultures are different, and it's alright to accept different cultures for who they are and what they believe in. But yeah, that was my speech. Thank you.